And the Hawks with a confident look as they go into the arena earlier on, looking for a win on the road. Thanks for tuning in this Wednesday. If you want high-flying affairs, Brett, this is the matchup for you. Loads of athleticism on display with both of these teams.
Oh, I'm loving the fast pace and the scoring and the highlight reels we're going to get tonight, Kevin. Excited when these two teams with this kind of ability face off.
Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. In the backcourt, it's the stars, Young and Murray. Down in the block, it's Okongwu and Capella. And it's Bay in at the 3 slot.
And even though Schroeder might be on the light end of things when it comes to his weight, he remains relentless driving towards the basket.
And Young kicks to Okongwu. Capella, the pass to Young. 6 to shoot. Takes it inside. Lays it up off the glass.
Trae Young has such good handle and creates so much space for himself, and he can get to the rim.
And it's Schroeder missing. Schroeder's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Murray against Anunoby. Murray kicks to Young. Capella sets a screen for Young. There's the triple. Second shot opportunity. And the jump by Capella.
Not a lot of plays drawn up for Capella, so his energy and involvement come from that kind of activity there.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Craig, a high riser, no doubt about it. And for the second straight time, Brent, the Atlanta Hawks made a first-round exit in 2023.
You know, it's interesting, Kevin, when a team achieves something that maybe they didn't think they were going to get to, how those expectations change. I think that's happened to the Hawks a little bit. Look, they made a coaching change. They fell short this year. With some retooling, they definitely have some pieces out there who are going to fight and are going to adjust to what it is they need to do in order to take that next step.
Now, Anunoby, after the missed 3 from Trae Young, buries the long-range jumper.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Young taking his time here. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Anunoby has the open look. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Anunoby's got 11 points.
A heady play there from Schroeder, zipping the pass to the teammate who had the cleanest look on the possession.
And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Young. He has 5. Again, Young missing.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Now, here's Anunoby. He's got 11. And a wide open look for Siakam. Off target from outside.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Back to Murray. Capella with a screen on Siakam. Outside for Murray. Lock at 6. And the foul called on Pascal Siakam. That's his first foul.
It's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
1:35 left to play in the first quarter. Lob pass to Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
I'd draw that one up again. Throw it up, Capella jump, you slam it through. That's an easy 2.
Anunoby in the corner. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Young dishes to Okongwu. Capella sets a screen for Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Here's Schroeder. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Yeah, you got to be careful with Schroeder. He's explosive. He's good at finding his way to the line because he uses that quickness well.
Schroeder hits them both.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Capella with a screen on Schroeder. And here's Young on the arc, and the dunk by Capella.
I would say that Trae Young's pick and roll game is fairly advanced for a player his age. What a treat to watch.
Here's Anunoby. He's got 13. To the paint. Here's Pirtle. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Elite passes like that are so hard to defend. He never had to break his stride, so full speed, 2 points.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up the 3-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
Kicks it out to Schroeder for the 3. The offensive rebound. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And it looks like they are going to review
The previous play is under review.
get off in time.
And the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing it up, and even before we look at the replay, I'm pretty sure he got that off in time.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, beat the clock. And so it's the Toronto Raptors holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Raptors.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Well, one thing standing out right now is just how fearless everybody is in getting to the inside. They're taking advantage of any lane or angle they get to get after them.
On the court for Atlanta, Johnson is out there with DeAndre Hunter. Then there's Bogdanovich. Then it's Griffin. And it's Fernando in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Trent against Griffin. Here's Achua. Rebound by the Hawks. Inside, Johnson. And Johnson with the stuff.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Raptors with the lead. Here's Trent. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And so many different ways Dick gets the ball to his teammates, always on time and on target.
Great. One thing you know, you're getting with Gary Trent Jr., volume 3-point shooting. He lets it fly.
And he is really fearless at the arc. I think because of his consistency. And when he gets hot, well, he can get on a burner.
Hunter, the pass to Johnson. Stolen by McDaniels. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Trae Young has been talking smack from a young age. He said if I was doing something nice, I wanted to let them know about it. Once he got to the NBA, Trae says, I was more of a fan of the guys I was going against. Once I got out of that mindset and started being competitive, talking a little trash, that's when everything clicked. Kevin?
David, not shy at all. Thank you. And Greg, when they talk about youth development, the days are gone when coaches divided guards and bigs when it comes to skill work. When did that change?
It's kind of a recent development, maybe the last 10 or 15 years, but it's amazing how the game has evolved.
Trent with the wide open look. Hands it from downtown. Trent's got the lead up to 8 now for Toronto. Bogdanovich with it. He's picked up by Dick. Kicks it out to Johnson. Hunter finds Bogdanovich. Into the lane. And it's Johnson with the jam.
Well, Bogdanovich would prefer to shoot it, but teammates so wide open, had to give it up.
Pass to Boucher. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Bogdanovich, no luck. Toronto leading by 8. Here's Dick. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Oh, good balance from Dick. Able to take the contact and still score inside.
And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
The Hawks trail by 10. Now the pass to Fernando. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Here's Dick. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Dick passes to Trent. That shot, no good. Nice D from Griffin. Here's the lob to the hoop.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
There's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Passes to Dick. 52 seconds left to play here in the half. Out of hand on it. Pass break here. Here come the Hawks. Here's Johnson. And then Johnson with the dunk.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Griffin looking it over. He dishes it to Johnson. In the corner, it's Hunter. Just 5 on the clock. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Pulls up on the wing. And that one goes long.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. And so it's Toronto with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They trail by 6. Big men in the floor for him. It's Siakam and Pirtle. Dennis Schroeder is out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Barnes in at the small forward position. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Anunoby, good.
And it's crucial that Anunoby knocks down that jumper, showing how skilled he is from the perimeter.
Young dishes to Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
And you have to prevent him from getting to the paint, unless you want to see a highlight.
What a luxury, Brent, it is to have Trae Young head up this team.
Unbelievable, just a walking bucket, and there's nights where you could just expect something special is coming at the hands of Trae Young. So much success in the early part of his career, and he hasn't slowed down. And Schroeder did not even have to think twice about that shot. This young man simply devours these chances inside.
And Young kicks to Bay. And if you're just joining us, we've played over a minute here in the third. Raptors leading by 9. It's tipped. And finished off by Siakam.
And those are 2 loud points. Siakam flushes it without much effort.
To the middle. Young with the ball. And Young picks him up defensively. Pass to Anunoby. Takes the 3. Atlanta with the rebound.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Here's Young driving to the basket. Makes it off the glass. Young's got 7 points.
Great job by Young there, not settling for a jumper, and getting that ball close in.
And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Two minutes into the second half of play now. Young outside. Hits the 3-point bomb. Young's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, if you're going to allow Trae to squeeze off a 3, he's going to squeeze hard.
Anunoby kicks to Pirtle. The 3 ball. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. The Hawks trail by 6. Pass to Young. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. The Raptors have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. And there's the pass to Pirtle. Schroeder against Young. And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Here's Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Some verticality out there from DeJounte Murray as he rises up.
And Toronto turns it over again. The Hawks trail by 4. Young outside. The 3. Rebound by the Raptors. And now the fast break. Schroeder with the ball. Barnes down low. Capella covering. Pirtle, the pass to Barnes. 5 on the clock. And Capella sends it back.
And Capella, one of the best shot blockers in the NBA. You can see his timing on that play.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Yeah, this is not the team that we saw in the first quarter right now. Way more confident out there, and the cohesion of the team is impressive.
Anunoby passes to Pirtle. Schroeder outside. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Schroeder's got 9 points.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Murray against Anunoby. Murray dishes to Capella. The kick out to Young. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Toronto leading by 4. Siakam inside. Okongwu on him. Anunoby with it. And Young picks him up defensively. It's good from Schroeder on the assist by Anunoby. He's got 11.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Young finds Bay. Okongwu with the screen for Bay. That will count. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Toronto with a 6-point lead at the end of. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hawks. We've got Bogdanovich. Johnson is out there with DeAndre Hunter. And it's Griffin, and it's Fernando in at the center position. Kicks it out to Schroeder. This one for three. Sinks the triple. And the Raptors lead by 11.
Well, Schroeder likes to drive first, now establishing the shoot first confidence. Love watching him rise up immediately after the catch.
A three from Bogdanovich. Offensive rebound. Fernando, the pass to Johnson. Johnson sets the screen for Griffin. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Raptors leading by 11. Here's Anunoby. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first personal foul.
Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Raptors?
At the line,
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
And it seemed like throughout this game, right after the jump ball, they've just been feeling it from distance, getting all the looks they want and continuing to take advantage of that three-point line.
For three, Hunter gets the three-pointer to fall. Hunter's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
He can be dangerous in the pick-and-roll situation with that size. Hunter can't make the defense lay off him for long.
Dick sinks the three-pointer. Dick's got the lead up to 13 now for Toronto.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
Johnson kicks to Griffin. Johnson sets the screen for Griffin. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. Trent's checked in for OG Anunoby. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Dick, that's good. Dick's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And it's not easy to get Dick out of rhythm. Even with contact, he is that steady of a shooter.
Boucher with the rebound. Raptors leading by 15. Dick with it. No good on that one. Ready by Bogdanovich. Down low. It's hauled in by Achua. Achua's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Dick. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
His second personal foul.
And you look at Grady Dick's physical gifts, and you see it's all there. Size, length, careful training, and hard work could make him into something special.
And he nails the third. The Hawks trail by 18. Johnson the screen. Bogdanovich dishes to Hunter. Back to Bogdanovich. He takes it in. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. Boucher sets a screen for Dick. And it's Trent in the corner. The tray. Johnson with the rebound. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Atlanta. It's a 16-point game.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Here's Dick. Atlanta with the rebound.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot often.
Traps in the tray.
I think he's just going to get more and more confident from behind the arc and become a more consistent scorer in this league as time goes by.
Dick. And the Raptors miss again.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the three, but he just couldn't get it to go. And that's just too much space to give a shooter like him. He works to get open, but the defenders have to work harder to nullify that.
Pass to Boucher. Trent outside. Achua in the corner. Just 4 to shoot. The dunk by Achua.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
Good work there as it goes. And it's a 12-point Raptor lead.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
A nice shot by Bogdanovic.
Well, the range for Bogdanovic continues to expand. He's showing real confidence taking the long bombs.
Wide open look. Rebound by Johnson. And Grady Dick gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
And here's Bogdanovic for 3. Good, and it's Johnson with the assist that time.
Now Bogdanovic gutsy with that one.
Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They're behind by 6. Just 4 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And a little late to implement a plan B. This game is a wrap.
Well, I'm going to use the cliche here. You can't take your timeouts with you, so they're going to use it.
And so it's Toronto winning this one. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me...
Here we go.
It'll be the Raptors off the tip. A look at the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. We've got Chet Holmgren. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Lou Dort. And it's Williams in at the four-man position. Schroeder can't get it to go.
Boy, that's too easy to miss, but somehow he finds a way to do it.
After the franchise's first title in 2019, the Raptors trying to find their way back to contention doors.
They are, BA, and you have an interesting mix of young talent and veteran players left over from that championship roster. They've remained competitive, but the goal for an organization that's won a championship is to get back to the promised land, and there's a ways to go yet for that.
And the basket is good.
Tell you, it always feels great getting those first points on the board.
And will that get him rolling? Will it get his team rolling? This should be an interesting night.
Anunoby can't get it to go.
That's a shot he makes with regularity, but that time the defense up to the challenge.
Pass to Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort with it. Let's go with a three. Drops in the three.
Boy, you love to see that vision from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Spread the love, young sir.
Now here's Schroeder. Defense is right there. Anunoby passes to Siakam. Misses the three. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Here's Dort. Pass to Joe. The three is up. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
They're beginning to take control now, and this could be a crucial point in the game.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
And Anunoby gets it to go.
What an answer from OG Anunoby, delivering the three-point shot in response. Wow.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. Doris, how about the production we've been seeing from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander?
BA, he has taken that step from star to superstar, simply stated. I think he's got the potential to make multiple All-NBA teams, the ability offensively to attack at 3 levels, and to be equally good on the defensive end of the floor. This guy is something special. Well, you have to take advantage of the chippies when you get them. Nice job by Dennis Schroeder in close.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Oklahoma City scoring again.
I love this approach, getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Yep, that one goes.
What you see is continued improvement in his ability to create for others. Great to see OG Anunoby make the open read.
And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Now here's Holmgren. And there's a 3-second violation.
A 3-second violation. Toronto ball.
Toronto trailing. Here's Barnes. That shot missing.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
And there's the call on Scotty Barnes. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Anunoby. Gilgeous-Alexander, good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Now Now here's Anunoby. Fires for three. Williams grabs the board. Dort for three. Pirtle grabs a miss. And Schroeder has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. Trailing by 10. The three from Barnes. He drops it from range.
Now, this is the aspect that he's got to continue to work on, but Scotty Barnes will get dangerous from deep. Nice shot there.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Anunoby. Chalk up two there. 11 points in the game.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
It's Pirtle high post. Anunoby on the wing. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. Anunoby can't get it to go.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Siakam. Here's Joe. Knocks down the triple.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
And so it's Oklahoma City. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Thunder.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going in the second. They've got Josh Giddey, and it's Wiggins in at the small forward position. And Grant, when you scan the OKC roster, you see length at every position.
Yeah, it's definitely their philosophy, BA. We're seeing a number of franchises going that route. What I would say about the Thunder, though, many of their guys still have some strength to add.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Thunder are making dramatic improvement. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, now an all-star, says they're gaining confidence. He said, quote, "We know we're getting better. I think guys are kind of getting addicted to that feeling and continuing to grow." Brian, they could be building something really special here.
Yeah, you're right. They could. Skipping no steps either. Thanks, Allie. It's good. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Here's Dick. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Giddey with it. Now guarded by Achua. Achua against Giddey. Here's Pokusevski. And they're going to count that bucket. And they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
And this has to help Pokusevski's confidence, showing he can finish through contact right there.
Well, Doris, looking at the pace of the game now, that has to be a big factor in load management.
BA, there's no doubt that the game is more spread out and it's played at a faster pace. So much, though, goes into that load management discussion that is so volatile at times. Here are the facts, though. People are more aware because of the data we have from medical science that the season is challenging. And so teams are going to manage their greatest resource, which is the players, carefully. Load management is not going anywhere.
And I love Dick's aggressive mindset. I mean, this is how lethal he can be catching and firing.
Pokusevski the miss.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Here's Boucher. And finished off by Boucher.
What a terrific pass. Work the ball inside and create a good look for your teammate.
Pass to Pokusevski. The three is up. He hits that one. 2 for 5 now.
Well, Pokusevski's shot ready on the catch. His mechanics are really solid.
Here's McDaniels. This one for 3. They get it back. He takes it in. Outside Giddey. Now Wiggins. Back to Giddey. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right right there.
Tremendous burst from Josh Giddey on the drive. Just turns up the intensity.
A late second-round pick in 2021, but Aaron Wiggins has earned his way into NBA minutes.
And not a big name in college at Maryland, but he just continued developing, and everyone, of course, runs their own race. He's here now, and he is capitalizing.
Giddey into the lane. There's the three. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
Well, it's just incredible court awareness by Josh Giddey. Understanding wide open man, I've got to find him.
McDaniels against Wiggins. Here's Dick. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Dick's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Here's Pokusevski. And again, it's Oklahoma City. There's 57 seconds left in the half. Here's Dick. Give him 8. Pass to Trent. The three is up. It's hauled in by Pokusevski. Down low. Williams. And Williams punches it home.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
Here's Dick. He's off on the layup. And Giddey has got the ball here for OKC. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. It's at 15 points.
Their system is running smoothly, and the gap on the scoreboard is widening.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
Back to Trent. There's the triple. The putback.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up. That'll do it for the first half. Thunder out in front, up by 15. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
He was getting into the lane easily that first half. Just relentless.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far, the defense has not been able to counter it.
Barnes and Siakam in at the forward positions. Dennis Schroeder is out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at the center position. That's the group starting the second half for Darko Rajakovic. Anunoby against Gilgeous-Alexander. Up top, Anunoby. Pass to Schroeder. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Lou Dort. That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
Left side, Schroeder. Kicks it out to Siakam. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Elbow shot. Left side, Barnes. Second shot opportunity. Williams grabs the board.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Puts it up from 15. And that one's long. A difficult situation for Toronto. Out to Schroeder. Takes the three. On target from range. Schroeder's got 5.
Boy, not sure they want Schroeder taking that shot, but you can't argue with the result. That will give him some confidence from distance.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, the Thunder are still developing with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander embracing his role as a catalyst. He said, quote, I have the opportunity to really build something and be at the forefront of it. That's something I know and embrace every single day, and I maximize it for sure. Brian?
Well, you can see it. They're so grateful to have him, too. Thanks, Allie. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Thunder.
Oklahoma City ball.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Shot from the wing, and that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 13.
We all know that SGA is very capable of averaging 30 for a season. Tonight's exploit should come as no surprise.
Oklahoma City has gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. Despite missing the playoffs in 2023, the future still looks bright for OKC, Doris.
BA, I don't know how you could not be impressed with what they did. They're accomplished in the regular season well beyond what the expectation was. So many people dismissed them at the start. What a bright, young core they have.
Pass to Holmgren. Here's Joe. Back to Holmgren. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 4. Sinks it again. That's his 7th made field goal in 11 tries.
It's very long, and SGA so effective around the hoop because of that length.
And Anunoby for 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
To the paint. Here's Williams. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one on Barnes.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
He's perfect from the line this time. Toronto has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Here's Schroeder. That one's good for 2. Schroeder's got 7 points.
Well, this is what you must do when you get hit on a field goal attempt, right? Schroeder keeps his concentration. What maturity he's demonstrated these last couple of years.
Dort outside. Pass to Holmgren. And that one's on target from the wing.
Boy, wide open teammate. Really pretty pass by Lou Dort. No hesitation there.
And Anunoby finds Siakam. Outside Schroeder.
Oklahoma City foul. Williams. That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Pascal Siakam. That's his first foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
.56 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Shakes him. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Pirtle's got his 5th rebound in this one. And Anunoby for 3. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
At least the over-the-back call comes from playing hard. But you'd like to see him get better position.
They like to fly in at the last moment rather than establish position early.
A line change here for Toronto. So Oklahoma City going with almost an entire new group here. Here's Dick. Give him 8 points now. 32 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Here's Boucher. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
Pass to Pokashevsky. Three-pointer. The Thunder with another miss. Here's Dick. Here's Achua. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Oklahoma City out in front by 19 going into the break. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today. As we look at who they've got Alexei Pokashevsky, and it's Giddey in at the 2-guard spot. And it's in there.
I'll tell you, he turns a difficult situation of duress into a simple basket with a precision pass out of the double team.
And he comes up with a bucket. Wiggins has gotten his first points in this one.
Already such a terrific passer. Love seeing Josh Giddey share the wealth.
Trent from long range. And the three-pointer goes.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And so Trent will bring it up for the Raptors. It's an 18-point game. McDaniels. And he gets it to go. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Trent against Giddey. Pass to Pokashevsky. Outside Giddey. Back to Pokashevsky. Shot clock at 6. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Dick, the pass to Trent. Here's Dick. And there's the drive. And he lays it up and in.
Nice idea by Grady Dick. I mean, he put the ball on the floor, and I think that'll open things up for him.
Outside Giddey. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Did you see that? That was one of the best moves I've ever seen.
Picture perfect execution. He was focused and refused to be denied. Takes it inside. Outside McDaniels. Launches a 3. That shot no good. The Thunder have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Outside Giddey. Achua with a rebound. Achua's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Dick. Back to Trent. And he banks in the layup. Trent's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, Trent Jr. has a reputation of being a shooter, but don't sleep on his athletic ability and skill. Nice finish inside.
2 minutes remaining in regulation time.
Giddey against Trent. Pass to Pokashevsky. And it's Toronto with a rebound. 1:46 left in the fourth. Here's Dick. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And when you're looking at this year's rookie class, Dick stands out for his polish and versatility at the offensive end.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
They've been slippery getting into the lane all game long, putting that help defense to the test.
And the other thing, guys, that they've been very effective at is shooting the long-range jumpers. The defense has been having trouble closing out to them in this game in particular.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Here's Dick. Giddey defends. Outside Barnes.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
That's his second personal foul.
That free throw good from Barnes.
How about Scotty Barnes, guys? The 4th pick in his draft class, a guy who proved from the outset he was going to be reliable, efficient, versatile, and a two-way player. Pretty impressive stuff.
And the Raptors making a change here. Schroeder's checked in. Joe's checked in for Oklahoma City. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Thunder.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
Anunoby passes to Schroeder. Back to Anunoby. Schroeder finds Anunoby. Schroeder with it. Kicks it out to Siakam. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Anunoby for 3. No luck on that one. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. Shoots a fadeaway. Doesn't go that time. And so it's the Thunder taking care of business in this one. Boy, a nice win on the road.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to... Oh, Steve, there shouldn't be any short... of scoring in this game. Both teams feature high-powered offensive attacks.
And given how potent each offense can be, defense will be just as important. We know these teams can score. Now we'll see who has the advantage defending.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Chet Holmgren out there with Williams. Then it's Lou Dort. Then there's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Joe in at the 2.
No hesitation from DeJounte Murray. He just goes off once he starts downhill.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebound by the Hawks. To the inside, Bogdanovich. Puts up a 3. Drills the three-pointer.
You knew Bogdanovich was taking that one. You just knew it.
And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. He gets that one.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Greg, isn't it amazing the way Gilgeous-Alexander has polished off his game?
The footwork, Kevin, is impeccable. 3-level score, makes every shot imaginable. And what's scary, this guy still has another level to get to.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Puts one up from 19. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Here's Murray, the 3. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. No good with the layup.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Murray kicks to Bogdanovich. Nailed from three-point land. Bogdanovich has got 6.
No hesitation off the catch. Bogdanovich has a quick trigger.
Straight power, homie. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely a resounding dunk. Murray against Dort. Murray the pass to Bay. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And we know Saddiq Bey is a reliable player on offense, but at times, Smitty, he's exceeded that.
Oh yeah, Saddiq Bey can have a big night when his confidence is really flowing and he's not shying away from big shots. What I appreciate about Saddiq Bey is his consistency. Year after year, you know what he's going to provide for your team. He's very balanced.
Murray the pass to Okongwu. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Love that from Bogdanovich, finishing with power.
Here's Dort, and it's sent back by Okongwu. Wide open look here for Murray. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He has 7.
Despite his slim frame, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander is showing enough strength to take the hit and complete the play.
Now here's Bay. Capella with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Bay, no good. Thunder trailing by 7. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Williams. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Holmgren. 5 to shoot. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. Atlanta leading by 7. And there's the call on Chet Holmgren. That's his first foul. 1:05 left to play in the first quarter. Murray the pass to Okongwu. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Dort. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for Atlanta. 9-point game. Murray, no good. Oklahoma City has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Offensive rebound. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Buries it down low. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9.
Well, Dort makes the smart play there. He spots a wide open shooter and just gets him the ball.
Out to the right wing. Okongwu with the screen from Murray. Pass to Bay. To the paint. Holmgren with the steal. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Atlanta.
Well, in my opinion, the way the three has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
You also have to admire how they've challenged the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
So the Thunder 5 right now. We've got Williams. He's out there with Wiggins. Josh Giddey is out there with Pokuševski. And it's Micic in at the point. Young drives in. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
It's like Trae Young has the ball on a string out there. Outrageous move.
The Hawks leading by 7. In regard to the Thunder, they had to go through, Greg, a rebuilding process not too long ago.
Yeah, it was a tough couple years, but they had a plan in place and did it the right way. They made some smart signings and created a very balanced roster.
Now here's Giddey. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
So good at the rim. A slow defensive rotation leads to the easy lay.
Young taking his time here. Hunter against Wiggins. It's deflected. Deflects the pass. Passes it to Giddey. It's a nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Here's Williams, and finished off by Williams.
A little undersized at the 4, but he can get off the ground.
Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Josh Giddey is very capable off the dribble, and at 6'8", he's starting to use his size to finish. Coach Mark Daigneault said he's definitely physical. Before, he was just trying to shoot over people, but now he's taking up space, using his size and strength. He's getting a lot more around the basket. Kevin?
Yeah, he is getting into him. D.A., thank you. Hey, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Thunder.
The way they've been going after steals in this game, it has been super impressive. They are wreaking havoc right now.
And they're making their own luck with how hard they're playing, forcing turnovers and turning that into offense. And in getting that 3 to go, he snaps an 11-0 run by Oklahoma City.
And Giddey gets it to go. Giddey's got 9. The way the league is now, Greg, on any given night, we sometimes see a team fall flat. Is it just luck of the draw?
Sometimes players are tired, and sometimes they relax. You know, this is why leadership is so vital, setting that standard for others to follow.
And Williams with the basket on the assist from Giddey. And it's a 3-point Oklahoma City lead. Giddey against Young. Kicks it to Hunter. To the middle. Hunter on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Here's Johnson. Wiggins with the rebound.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Williams gets the bucket.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Giddey against Young. From downtown. And no good that time. The Thunder leading by 5. Here's Giddey. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. Atlanta's gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Shot to stop the run. Young. It's rebounded by Giddey. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
Here he goes. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
The Thunder shooting their 2nd and 3rd shots at the line right here.
And they shot 81% from the line last season as a team. So you really can't find fault with what they're able to do there.
The Hawks trail by 8. Young outside. Down low. And then Johnson with the dunk.
An exceptional, clever passer. Trae Young won't sleep on a wide open guy.
On the wing, Giddey. Defended by Griffin. Here's Pokusevski. The Thunder with another miss. Johnson kicks to Young. They set the pick. Good if it goes. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Josh Giddey making things happen. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You have to like what you're seeing, guys, from Josh Giddey.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Down in the block, it's Okongwu and Capella. Bogdan Bogdanovic is out there with Murray. And it's Bay in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group starting the second half for Quinn Snyder. Oklahoma City leading by 8. Here's Dort. He kicks it to Holmgren. The pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Jacks up a 3. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
Look at these numbers. There's a reason SGA is one of the best guards in the NBA right now.
Murray, the pass to Okongwu. And here is Capella. Murray outside. 6 on the shot clock. Out to the right wing. Bay wide open, and he fires. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. With the drive, and the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
The ability to alternate tempo off the bounce. This is how Gilgeous-Alexander keeps defenders guessing.
Murray kicks to Okongwu. It's stolen by Dort. And pushing it up here. Here is Oklahoma City. And yes, it's good.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Murray, no good.
Hard to create space in that mid-range area. He would have been better passing that off.
And a guy who fills up the stat sheet across the board, Steve. DeJounte Murray.
His length and athleticism shows up at both ends, Kevin. A good rebounder for a guard. And beyond the numbers, he comes up with some clutch plays.
Now Bogdanovic. After Lou Dort's 3-pointer that didn't go. Okongwu. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a two-pointer. Again, Oklahoma City.
When he gets that jumper working, Shea can do pretty much anything off of it.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you very much, Kevin. Oklahoma City is a franchise that has to have patience. Coach Mark Daigneault said there's no schedule. That's the biggest thing. There's a way of operating that we're very confident in and that we're going to bet on. And that's developing, having a good environment, and trying to play a style that scales forward. We're just going to keep our head down. Kevin, back to you.
And keep going straight ahead. All right, D.A., thanks. Pass to Okongwu. And here's Bay. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Capella. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Capella's got his second basket.
And with that one, he halts an 11-0 run by Oklahoma City.
Holmgren kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. From the arc. Atlanta with the rebound. Okongwu's now got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Capella. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
He's a lot to handle at both ends. Capella just keeps coming at you.
And he ends up missing both free throws. Knocked away. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella.
Oklahoma City ball.
There's 57 seconds left to play here in the third. Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a two-pointer. Good again. He's on tonight. 9 for 13 shooting.
So confident when finishing. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander just attacking them inside.
Bay passes to Capella. Inside, Holmgren with the steal. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
And so it's Capella with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Murray outside. Off target from three-point range. And so Oklahoma City again turning it over. And so it's Atlanta with it. 1 second left. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in.
Great read from Dort there. An intelligent play.
And so it's Oklahoma City out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. Back right after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
At his position, traditionally, his job is to shoot the basketball. Give him credit for keeping his eyes up and just taking what the defense allows.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And Oklahoma City, looking who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Lou Dort out there with Williams. Then there's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Chet Holmgren. And it's Joe in at the shooting guard position.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Josh Giddey's checked in for Oklahoma City. Young against Giddey. Griffin kicks to Johnson. Back to Griffin. Shot clock at 6. Here's Young. Akusevsky grabs the miss. The Thunder leading by 20. Here's Giddey, and that one is good.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
They built up this huge league with great play at both ends. They're going to love watching film tomorrow.
Now Giddey, after the missed three from Trae Young. Giddey, no good. The Hawks shooting a pretty low 34% thus far. Young with no one around. Again, Young missing.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
Pass to Pokusevski. Launches it from deep. And it's Griffin with the rebound. The Hawks have gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Johnson dishes to Young. Over Giddey. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. For three. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Atlanta's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Young outside. Hands it from downtown.
This is why they call him Ice Trae, because he is so cold as he nails these threes.
Giddey the pass to Pokusevski. Offensive rebound. Back to Giddey. Beyond the arc. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Expanding upon this lead, trying to close it out. He's really stepped up. There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Pokusevski finds Williams. Johnson against Giddey. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Atlanta ball.
1:49 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Young inside. And the layup's good off the glass.
So smooth with his handle. Trae a handful to stop.
The Thunder leading by 20. Giddey the pass to Pokusevski. There's the dish to Wiggins. They set the screen. Back to Pokusevski. Shot clock at 5. Giddey with it, guarded by Hunter. Here's Pokusevski, and that comes off the assist by Giddey. Giddey's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Oklahoma City.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
High-level shot making, what we got a chance to witness. He responded to good defense with better offense time and time again.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Holmgren, he's checked in for Williams. Dort comes in for Wiggins. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Micic. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Misses the 3. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Hunter, no one around him. Passes it to Griffin. Johnson, a wide open look, and once again off the mark by Atlanta. It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win.
Let's meet the starting lineup for the visiting.
And it's the Hawks to start out. So the Raptors starting 5. Siakam is the 4 with Pirtle in the middle. Dennis Schroeder is out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Barnes in at small forward. Bay with a screen on Barnes. Bay outside. The 3-ball. Pirtle grabs a miss.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
How about Saddiq Bey, a guy who's growing into a floor-spacing threat now, Brent?
Yeah, incredibly focused, BA, on developing those skills to be a sniper at the three-point line. He wants to stretch the floor out, and he has to do that consistently by knocking down shots.
Out of bounds, it'll be Hawks ball. And here's Capella. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. And Young, here we go. Capella against Pirtle. Bay with a screen on Schroeder. Young from long range sinks the tray.
It's all about smart choices, and Trae Young's making them right now.
Young against Schroeder. First quarter of play, a minute in. That one drops for him.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
And he commits the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Young against Siakam. Fires the 3. And the Hawks with another 3.
And Young's not shying away from any shot, but especially from long range. That's his meal ticket.
Siakam with a screen on Murray. Anunoby against Murray. And that one's good.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Outside for Bay. To the inside. Here's a Kongwu. Pass to Capella. With the drive. Goes back up. Bay right side. Gets another look. It's hauled in by the Raptors. To the middle. Here's Anunoby. And so the ball out of bounds. Anunoby touched it last. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. And when you talk about the Atlanta Hawks, Brent, their entire 22-23 season seemed to be a win-one, lose-one scenario.
Yeah, a bit of a toss-up there, finishing 41-41. They made a coaching change, and with that comes the philosophical one, so you're making that adjustment. But the Hawks just never found their rhythm. You think with this offseason and retooling just a little bit that this team comes in composed, with the goal in mind that they're going to be competitive this year and see if they can get beyond that first round exit from last year.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Pass to Okongwu. Back to Young. Murray passes to Young. Stolen by Schroeder. The 3. They grab their own miss. And Siakam with the slam.
A fantastic athlete. You love the effort Siakam shows on the glass to keep plays going.
On the wing, Murray. And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That's foul number 2 for him.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Capella, screen on Anunoby. Here's Murray, and it's Murray finishing it off.
And Murray doing a great job right now in rhythm off that screen and roll and exploiting the D.
Anunoby. The rebound by Murray.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Young misses. And Schroeder has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. It's a three-point game. And DeJounte Murray is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in.
And Schroeder did not even have to think twice about that shot. This young man simply devours these chances inside.
Young looking over the floor. Bay, the kick out to Young. Back to Bay. Shot clock at 5. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And good recognition there from Trey. It's part of his role. He's got to find open guys.
Anunoby can't get it to go.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Very pretty alley-oop.
Oh, man, take a look at that one. Just a textbook alley-oop.
Beautifully done. He served it up on a platter. Now here's Young. He's got 9. Over to the wing. Drives to the hoop. Murray finds Young. No good on the 3. For Toronto, they've gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Anunoby for 3. That one falls, coming off Schroeder's feed. Anunoby's got 7 points in the game.
A heady play there from Schroeder, zipping the pass to the teammate who had the cleanest look on the possession.
Up top, Capella. Pass to Okongwu. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. It's the Raptors. They're up by 2. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the... And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. You know, you take a look at the Raptors' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
DeAndre Hunter is out there with Johnson. Then there's A.J. Griffin. Then there's Bruno Fernando. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 1. So that's the Hawks 5. And the NBA doing what they could to get rid of the take foul recently. Grant, it seems like a success.
Absolutely. It's been a huge success. Fast breaks feel fast again. And penalizing take fouls has made the game much, much better. And when you're looking at this year's rookie class, Dick stands out for his polish and versatility at the offensive end.
Outside Bogdanovich. Launches it from deep. Hits the trifecta. Bogdanovich has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Trying to improve every year, that's the goal of anyone in the NBA. Bogdanovich has great fundamentals to be able to do that.
Dick with a miss. Atlanta's got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Hawks made the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021, but now they're looking to return to contention. Trae Young said, quote, "We'll be all right. It's really just about us, taking care of what we can control and making sure we're ready every night. But if we get into a rhythm, it'll take care of itself." Brian?
Yeah, great point. All right, Allie, thank you.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Johnson inside. She was there. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Here's Dick, defended by Bogdanovich. 4 on the clock. Releases from 15. Dick with a miss. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. It's stolen by Trent. Up ahead. And a nice finish on the layup. Trent's got 5 points now in the quarter. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Toronto.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
Oh, they really cashed in on the break. I mean, it feels like they're hungry to get out, they're hungry to run, and they're not passing up any chances to leak out and score.
Johnson with it, now guarded by Achua. Fernando. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. The Raptors have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Trent, the pass to McDaniels. Here's Dick. Back to Daniels. Launches it. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
And not where he earns his money, that three-point shot. But he's a good shooter from that range if he's got space.
Back in 2017, two-way contract started in the NBA. Created more opportunities, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. Chris Boucher signing one of the first two-ways back in 2017. I mean, he was a huge success story for this system. Chris signing a big contract during the 2022 free agency period.
Where was the D on that one? Just too easy.
Outside Bogdanovich. Hunter on the wing. Pass to Fernando. Hunter, a screen on Achua. And stolen by Boucher. Here comes Toronto on the push. Trent with it, picked up by Griffin. Deflects the pass. Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Pass to Dick. Fires from deep. The rebound by the Hawks. Bogdanovich with it from behind the arc. The kick out to Griffin. Now here's Bogdanovich. Just 5 to shoot. Second chance shot. The Hawks need to get one up here. And the shot goes in.
Well, Bogdanovich would prefer to shoot it, but teammates so wide open, had to give it up.
Trent with a screen on Bogdanovich. Here's Dick. Hits the three-pointer. Dick's got 6 in the quarter.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
They set the screen. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. Here's Fernando. Again, Atlanta.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Toronto's got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the three-point line in the second. Here's Dick. And the Raptors, another 3.
I'll tell you, Grady Dick can shoot for days. I mean, his confidence from beyond the arc is really incredible.
Bogdanovich passes to Fernando. Back to Bogdanovich. From downtown, and no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's Toronto, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. Back to the game after this break. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. And so it's Schroeder with it. He brings it up for the Toronto Raptors. So for Toronto right now, Barnes and Siakam in at the forward positions. OG Anunoby out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Pirtle in at the 5, down low.
Well, a definite strength of Schroeder. Seems to have a knack for knowing when to get rid of that ball.
Young from long range. Pirtle grabs a miss.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Shot's good by Schroeder.
A defensive breakdown. Can't afford to leave him open from range.
Young, the pass to Capella. Outside for Bay. Outside Murray. Right wing. 6 to shoot. Bay with a screen on Pirtle. Here's Capella. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Capella's got his first 2 points.
Almost all of Capella's shots are going to come from that kind of range. He's a big that's not trying to play out on the perimeter.
And a Kongwu with the block. It's tipped. Outside Schroeder. Siakam outside. Out to Schroeder. Anunoby on the wing. Guarded by Capella. Anunoby on the take.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Hey, yo, right here.
Young against Schroeder. To the right side. From deep, Capella. Here's a Kongwu. The kick out to Young. Pass to Bay. Young with it. Siakam covering. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Toronto's gotten 21 points so far from three-point land. They're 7 of 10. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, there will always be players looking to change teams, but Commissioner Silver said, quote, when a player asks to be moved, it has a ripple effect. Lots of other players are impacted by that as well. It's one of those issues that we intend to discuss and see if there are remedies for this. Brian, interesting to see what comes of those talks.
Yeah, that is going to be interesting. All right, Allie, good stuff.
Well, you don't want to body him up. He's just too fast as Schroeder's able to get it done.
Young, the pass to Bay. Fires it. And there's Young. That's good. On the assist from Bay. Young's got 11 points. Capella on the double team. Up top, Schroeder. Back to Anunoby. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his third foul so far. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Siakam, the pass to Anunoby. 4 on the clock. Out to Schroeder. This one for 3. Oh, again! Toronto with a triple.
That's a massive shot from Schroeder there with the shot clock winding down.
Up top, Young. Covered by Schroeder. Outside for Bay. Capella, screen on Siakam. Bay, no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And there's the call on Scotty Barnes. That's his first foul of the game. A minute 31 left in the third quarter. Bay with a screen on Schroeder. Young from long range. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Pirtle's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Anunoby. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Capella. No good on that one.
OG Anunoby. 2 shots.
And he sinks the second. The Hawks have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Oh, that's what he does. Trae Young knocking down a 3.
And here we go. Trae Young doing his thing. Cooking with grease right now.
Here's Schroeder driving inside. That one is off. Good D by Bay. Okongwu with it. He's picked up by Schroeder.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Toronto.
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc. And the results have been outstanding.
Well, something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. I mean, these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
Barnes in the post, guarded by Okongwu. Pass to Anunoby. 5 on the clock. Capella with the defensive effort. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Bay with room to shoot. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist.
And right off the dribble, Sadiq just not hesitating.
Young against Schroeder. 15 seconds left in the third. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel.
Substitution on the board.
There's 10 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside Bogdanovich. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Bogdanovich has got 6 points.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
The possession's just way more efficient, I think, here tonight, taking smarter, better shots, moving the ball around. That's helped them to get back in the ball.
And so it's Toronto, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. The flow of the game has favored them in general. But hey, the tide can shift. Back after this. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. A.J. Griffin out there with Bogdan Bogdanovich. Then there's Bruno Fernando. Then it's DeAndre Hunter. And it's Johnson in at the 4. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Bogdanovich from long range gets the 3 to fall.
Well, the range for Bogdanovich continues to expand. He's showing real confidence taking the long bombs.
Here's Dick. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Hawks trailing. Johnson with it. Now guarded by McDaniels.
Oh, my! That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. Let's go with a 3. And again, Toronto, no good.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
Releases. And it's Atlanta scoring again.
And just great intensity down the stretch. I mean, he really wants to rock with the game on the line.
Take a look at it. Locked in right now in this moment. Wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
Boucher outside. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. For Atlanta, they've gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bogdan Bogdanovich. That's foul number 2 for him. Trent against Griffin. Out to the right wing. Here's Dick. Here he goes. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Nice idea by Grady Dick. I mean, he put the ball on the floor, and I think that'll open things up for him.
Bogdanovich with it, and it's Trent picking him up. Pass to Fernando. Outside Bogdanovich. Now here's Johnson. Achua defending. Just 4 to shoot. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Achua. It's good. And the Raptors lead by 3.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
Outside Bogdanovich. The kick to Hunter. Here's Fernando. Achua defending. And there's the foul. It'll go on Precious Achua. That's his first foul of the game. So for the Hawks, Capella, he's checked in for Fernando. Saddiq Bey comes in for Johnson. And it's DeJounte Murray in for Griffin. Bey outside to tie it up. Schroeder with a rebound.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Count it. And now a 5-point Toronto lead.
And that's why Schroeder is a player you want on your team, because he knows how to come up with huge plays in big situations.
Murray from outside knocks it down from distance.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
Now Schroeder. 1:27 left to play in the fourth. Poke loose and stolen by Bay. Here's Bogdanovich. The kick to Hunter to take the lead. And the Hawks with another three. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for Atlanta.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, and pressing.
Something else I've seen from them in this game is just how quick they are to capitalize on a turnover. I mean, they're pouncing on that stuff. You've got to be careful when you're handling the ball around them.
Wow, that takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Here's Capella. Yes!
And no shakiness from Capella, built for the moment.
Here's Siakam. Count it!
This is why this team turns to Siakam in big moments. They trust him to come through.
Bogdanovich against Schroeder. Bay outside. Pass to Murray. Outside for Bay. Anunoby against Murray. Back to Bay. Lets the three fly. He's off from three. Outside Anunoby. From deep. Misses. So it's the Raptors taking the W in a close one. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it.
course, both these teams are. What do you think both should be looking to do here tonight?
Well, Kevin, athleticism is best showcased in transition, so we expect the pace to be high. There is going to be pressure at the rim. The potential for the spectacular could happen on any moment.
Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. Big men in the 4 for him. It's Siakam and Pirtle. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Anunoby, and it's Barnes in at the small forward position. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good from the top of the key.
Well, great decision from Dort. If your teammate is open, get him the basketball. Nicely done.
Anunoby against Gilgeous-Alexander. And a wide open look for Siakam. And the 3 off target. It's stolen by Schroeder. And finished off by Siakam.
We are talking about a very solid passer at his position. Schroeder identifying an open teammate.
During the summer of 2019, DB, Oklahoma City traded Paul George to the Clippers.
They got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander in that trade, who goes on to become an all-NBA selection and looks like his future is like all-star level every year. Not only that, you got a boatload of picks, one of which was Jalen Williams, who's a big-time upside player in this league. Wow, what a deal for this group.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. Joe passes to Holmgren, fires for 3. And it's Toronto with the rebound. And now in transition, it's Barnes. Here we go. And finished off by Siakam.
An emphatic finish by Mr. Siakam. Yes, sir.
Dort a screen on Anunoby. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Schroeder kicks to Anunoby. And he converts the layup.
Well, OG Anunoby is just continuing to add to his skill set. Nice finish on the interior.
Pass to Dort.
Hey, yo, right here.
Driving in, plays it up and banks it in.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other. I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 5. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Here's Siakam. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Well, high percentage shots are always at a premium. Pascal Siakam gets a great look there.
Outside, Dort, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anunoby.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Certainly not a normal shot for Shai there, but his focus lets him get off a great look.
Here's Anunoby going inside, and good that time. Anunoby's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
Dort wide open. No good with the triple. Raptors leading by 7. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Hits it from 3-point range.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout. This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Drills it from outside. Schroeder's got 5.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
Holmgren the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Holmgren. Good on the 3-point shot.
And with that threat of the outside jumper, Holmgren generates space for this offense.
Now Schroeder, he has 5. Passes it to Anunoby. Fires the 3. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
3 points.
Schroeder's got his 4th assist in this one. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Holmgren wide open. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. He has 6.
And I love the competitive edge Holmgren plays with, coming right back with his own triple.
The second chance effort. And it's finished off inside by Schroeder.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
And so it's Toronto with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
So the Raptors 5 right now.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. One-on-one fast break. Here's Micic. He gets it in there. Micic has got 4 points in the quarter.
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
Big time play right there, showing the activity and ability to impact this game.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And sports may be the ultimate meritocracy. Does it matter where you're from, Greg, your background? You got to have game, right?
Kevin, it's a beautiful thing. Some players grew up with a father in the NBA. Others were a world away. Either way, when you get here, you know you've earned it.
Here's Dick. Now, here's McDaniel. Still yet to score. Just 5 to shoot. And the shot's good from Boucher.
And for Boucher, to me, it's about taking his time inside. When he does that, he's very effective.
Pass to Micic. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. The Thunder with another miss. And so it's Trent with it. He brings it up for the Toronto Raptors. They've led by as many as 11 points. Inodor's looking at Precious Achiuwa. He brings value as a multi-positional defender.
Exactly right, Kevin, because he's able to switch comfortably out onto guards. He can rebound against bigs who are bigger than he is. Achiuwa might be undersized, but his athleticism and effort make up for it.
Now here's Giddey, and Gary Trent gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter.
Well, the handles have never been in doubt, Josh Giddey. That is pretty.
And here are the Raptors now. 4-point game. Dick wide open. Knocks down the 3 ball.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Pokusevski with the bucket.
Well, Pokusevski looking really confident on the interior, doing a nice job using his size to his advantage.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Dick passes to Boucher, and the dunk by Boucher.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Here's Giddey. Back to Pokusevski. That's good, and so Giddey with the assist.
Well, Pokusevski's shot ready on the catch. His mechanics are really solid.
1:52 left to play here in the second quarter. Thunder trailing by 5. to the paint. Here's Williams. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to be on Gary Trent Jr. The Thunder shooting their third free throw shot of the game. The Raptors have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Here's Dick. Giddey defending. And the Thunder pushing it up now, all alone. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Boy, quick reflexes from Giddey. This guy all about creating chances for his team.
Here's Trent, and they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the OKC Thunder is still building, but is it fast enough for their all-star guard, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander? SGA says, I think we're going to be a really good team a lot sooner than people think. So it's pretty easy for me to be patient. I see the growth every day, and I'm super excited about it. Kevin?
And we see it too. Hey, David, thank you.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
To the middle, here's McDaniels. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. McDaniels got his first bucket in this one. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Giddey kicks to Wiggins. Here's Micic. 6 points for him. There's the drive. Shot clock at 5. Here's Pokusevski. Rebound by the Raptors.
All by himself, trying to step up. He's got to be frustrated with the miss.
And the foul on Pokusevski. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Here's Anunoby. And Anunoby slams it in.
I'll tell you, OG Anunoby showing you what could happen if he puts it all together. Doing work, OG.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. The Raptors out in front, up 4. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Thunder trailing by 4. We've got Lou Dort. Holmgren is out there with Williams. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Joe in at the shooting guard. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder.
Now that's got to excite Holmgren's fans. If he keeps improving his handles, watch out.
Kicks to Anunoby. Three-pointer. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 5 assists in the game.
I tell you, he's making everything he looks at tonight. He should be their #1 option on every possession.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 10 points for him. Holmgren with a screen on Schroeder. Lets it go with a 3. Holmgren can't hit.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
The 2022 Rookie of the Year, Scotty Barnes. But you know what, Greg? Still working to take that next step. What do you think is his key?
Kevin, that's an easy one. It's going to be perimeter shooting. You know, we get spoiled with all the other things he can do, and he's had a tremendous start to his NBA career. But I think to become that superstar, the jump shot has to become a weapon.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Following the basket by Pascal Siakam.
Now, we've seen this before, the aggressive take by SGA. Love to see him in attack mode.
The Thunder have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
And he's able to get it back. The drive by Siakam. Back to Anunoby. Second chance shot. Driving inside. And it's good on the layup. Anunoby's got 5 points in the quarter.
You know this about OG Anunoby. This guy's going to give you tremendous effort nightly. Really good job on the glass.
Outside, George. And Pirtle pulls it down. Raptors leading by 7. Anunoby has the open look. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Anunoby's got 20 points.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor space.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
There's Schroeder after the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander against Anunoby. Barnes down low. Nice defense from George. Outside, Williams. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has now emerged into a superstar, and on nights like this, guys, he's unstoppable.
Anunoby passes to Schroeder. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Barnes kicks to Pirtle. 6 to shoot. Back to Barnes. Shoots over Holmgren. Pirtle, the pass to Barnes. Siakam outside. Schroeder outside. Tries again. And the layup is good. Schroeder's got 9 points.
For a guy who's a little bit smaller at the guard position, Schroeder is fearless. I think he likes contact.
Dort with a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
The pass to Holmgren. Dort kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. That one goes in. Holmgren's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And looking to get stronger, Holmgren fights through the bump. Tons of time for him to grow into that frame.
Pass to Anunoby. A 3-ball. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Anunoby's got 25 points.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. They trail by 7. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander just slicing his way inside. No doubt on the finish.
On the wing, Anunoby. 7-second difference, shot the game clock.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
How about this run, Craig, they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you know teams are going to be physical with Holmgren, but he's aggressive, and boy, he plays with passion.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. Holmgren with the steal. Here's Giddey. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the 4th. Who will carry the day? And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. So for Toronto right now, Dick is out there with OG Anunoby. Then there's Chris Boucher. And then there's Precious Achiuwa. And it's McDaniels in at the 3 slot. Bangs home the trifecta.
And already a terrific 3-point shooter. Look at the range of Grady Dick.
Williams looking over the floor. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Pokusevski with the bucket.
And this will be more and more a part of his game, the more efficient he gets. Pokusevski, a big who can shoot it.
Pass to Boucher. There's the triple. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Wiggins passes to Pokusevski. Comes up empty down low. Raptors leading by 7. First minute and a half of basketball play here in the fourth quarter. Here's McDaniels. The offensive rebound. Pass to Dick. The three. Pokusevski grabs the miss. Pokusevski's got his 4th rebound in this one. And stolen by Achua. And here's the break. Oh, that's blocked.
Oh, send it back, Alexei Pokusevski. Make him feel that 7-foot frame.
And that'll be Toronto as it goes out of bounds. Raptors retain possession. A different look for Oklahoma City. Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Williams. Dort comes in for Wiggins. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Micic. And we're trailing by 7. Here's Giddey. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
I tell you, if you give Josh Giddey a lane to the cup, look out. He knows how to finish.
Schroeder against Giddey. And Anunoby, here we go. Barnes passes to Siakam. From past the arc. It's not going to go for him. The Thunder have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
There is no moment too big, no pressure too heavy for Mr. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. The delivery is on time.
Schroeder, right side. Back to Barnes. The 19-foot shot. It goes straight through with the switch. And the Raptors lead by 5.
Scotty Barnes with the big-time delivery. Big spot, young man. Yes, sir.
And Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
And he's good on the 3-ball.
Well, those 3-point opportunities from the corner, those are shots that teams encourage. Scotty Barnes, no hesitation.
It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
A minute 20 left to play here in the fourth. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for the Raptors. Here's Barnes. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one on Dort.
Guys, as a go-to scorer, you know the ball is going to find your hands late in the game. Scotty Barnes might be young, but he has a chance to knock down a big shot here. He knew what was riding on those foul shots and didn't mess around, making this a 2-possession game. With quiet confidence, the ruthless execution. You need a big-time bucket. Shea is on time.
Takes it inside. Count.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Schroeder outside. Here's Siakam. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
the pass to Pokusevski. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Pokusevski. Laces one from 3.
And they still have a foul to give at this point. A 3 and nothing but a 3 will do here.
You've got to keep your composure and execute to get a quality look from 3.
Anunoby. No good off the back of the rim.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though.
Boy, plenty of pressure on Josh Giddey. Got to knock these down.
And here is Anunoby. Dick can't get it to go. So a close game sees Oklahoma City taking this one. It was a fantastic...
Welcome, sports fans. Well, we've got some explosive athletes out. Here tonight, Grant, and front row seats to watch it.
You know, BA, they're going to be stuffing that highlight reel all night. I mean, you can feel the energy in this place. The crowd is definitely ready for it.
Let's take a look at our starters for Atlanta. Bay and Capella, they're inside. The talented duo of Young and Murray of the backcourt. And it's a Kongwu in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort outside. To the left wing. Here's Holmgren. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. Outside Young. Screen by Capella. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Okay, incredible body control, the will to complete the play. Young with the potential and one.
Well, one thing we know about Trae Young, he is fearless when it comes to big shots, Smitty.
BA, Trae Young loves to play spoiler. He embraces being the villain for the opposing fans.
And Atlanta has possession. Following the bucket by the Thunder. Okongwu, the pass to Young. Bay with a screen. Back to Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu!
In terms of playmaking, Trae is as good as they come.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Pass to Dort. Puts up a deep 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu!
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, BA.
Hey, little exclamation point. Dort outside. The shot no good. Young with the defensive effort. The Hawks have gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. The 3. Counted from distance. Young's got 8.
This game's taken on a whole new look thanks to this run.
I totally agree. They just can't be stopped. They're just firing on all cylinders.
With the skills of SGA, they're so unique. His ball handling, shooting, length. Not a lot of guys like Shea in the league.
And he makes the first but misses the second. Atlanta's gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Murray from outside. Outside Young. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Pass to Bay. Clock at 6. Outside Murray. And the layup is good.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
I'll tell you, this was their strategy coming in. They obviously identified a weakness there inside.
Holmgren, the pass to Dort. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Takes it inside. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Crafty move by Shea. He's getting better and better at changing pace.
Young finds Murray. Back to Young. They kick it out to Murray. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got 3 assists in the game.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Young can't hit. And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They trail by 9. Hey, you look at some of the young star power on OKC. Grant, they haven't had that since the Kevin Durant years.
Oh, B.A., I mean, those KD teams were built through the draft. So no matter where they're picking, the Thunder seem to uncover gems.
Young with the bucket.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
If you love analytics, this is what this is all about. They favor the 3 ball. You can pile up points in a hurry.
Now here's Young. 11 points in the game. Misses the 3. Used the pump fake well, but he couldn't capitalize. To the inside. Here's Holmgren. Pass to Joe. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Defended by Murray. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's the 3. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
Smooth shot from Shea at the arc, letting his mechanics do the hard work.
Young looking for an opening.
Oklahoma City foul. Isaiah Joe. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Outside Young. A deep 3. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. A big-time effort for Trae Young. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Hawks.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
And I just love playing on teams like this, passing teams. You can tell they really like playing with each other, and hopefully they keep this up.
They've got Alexei Pokashevsky, and it's Wiggins in at the small forward position. That's the group for Oklahoma City, getting going in the second. Now here's Griffin. They get the rebound. Johnson finds Hunter. 5 to shoot. Inside. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
With his length and strength, Hunter's a force around the bucket.
Defended by Bogdanovich. And the shot goes.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Puts up a deep 3. Williams grabs the board.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
You know, for my money, Josh Giddey is one of the most entertaining players in the league, Grant.
Yeah, he has superb vision in the open floor, B.A. Reads the angles and sees how plays develop with ease. His teammates have to be ready for a pass from Giddey at all times.
Here's Johnson going inside.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Grant, you had a terrific mid-range game. It feels like more players are going back to that now.
Yeah, you know, it's interesting, B.A. The analytics say dunks and three-pointers, but that makes your offense almost just two-dimensional. In many cases, too predictable. You're seeing more and more players, particularly the elite ones, finding comfort in the mid-range. What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Here's Hunter following the bucket by the Thunder. He got a piece of it. Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Giddy. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
The officials were right on top of that one.
That one's no good. Atlanta's gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. Hunter passes to Griffin, and Griffin slams it in.
Nice pass by DeAndre, a team-oriented player who puts winning over individual stats and success.
Pass to Pokashevsky. Giddy against Griffin. Back to Pokashevsky. The kick out to Williams. On the take, and Williams punches it home.
A bit undersized, his hops make him a legit small ball 4.
Bogdanovich from long range. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
On either side of the pick and roll, Bogdanovich is so hard to cover.
Defended by Bogdanovich. Wiggins against Johnson. Outside Giddy. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. Pokashevsky the miss. The Hawks leading. Pass to Johnson. 1:16 left to play in the first half of basketball. Bogdanovich from long range. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
And it's rejected. And that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it. .102 left in the second. Pokashevsky. That one goes. Count it. Pokashevsky's gotten 4 this quarter.
Rock the baby. Working the size advantage inside.
Outside Bogdanovich. To the right side. Here's Fernando. Outside Bogdanovich. 6 on the shot clock. For 3. Tries again. And book it. Fernando. Fernando's gotten his second bucket.
Effort play, pursuing the basketball. Love how he puts in the work.
It's Giddy on the wing. Williams with it. Picked up by Griffin. Back to Giddy. Williams with the screen. And that one's good. Giddy. Giddy's got 6 points.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Bogdanovich passes to Fernando. Outside Johnson with the drive. Second chance effort. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
There is no doubt what's going to happen once he reaches the rim.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead, just pounding the painted area. All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half. hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
And Atlanta, looking at who they've got. The talented duo of Young and Murray of the backcourt. They and Capella, they're inside. And it's a Kongwu in at the 3 slot. The offensive rebound. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass getting it done.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
Pass to Capella. Great D that time from Holmgren.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
And the basket by Joe.
The defense gives Shea all their attention, and that leaves another guy open and ready to score.
Murray passes to Bay. Young with it. Fires the 3. That is Trae's shot. The 3.
This is what he gives you night in and night out. Stellar production at the offensive end.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Capella with a block.
What you like about Capella as a shot blocker is the patience. He waits until the shooter commits.
The first one falls. Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Right around a minute and a half played in the 3rd quarter. Bay with a screen. Right side Young. Pass to Bay. And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
On the wing, Murray. Dort defending. Murray passes to Okongwu. Shot clock at 6. Young from long range. Another 3 for Atlanta.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
The G League is continuing to be a laboratory, if you will, for new rule changes that eventually make it to the NBA. From the coach's challenge to take foul. Possibly up next, a target score for overtime instead of a running clock. It's been a popular change in the G League, and it eliminates multiple overtime games. Brian, it could make the jump.
I like it. It's worth a shot. Thanks, Allie. And it's Murray off the drive. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Murray's got 7.
I like this from Murray. This is what the team needs from him. He's a catalyst.
Williams' shot is good.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please, that's terrible.
And Young has got the ball here for Atlanta. They've led by as many as 14. Pass to Bay.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
Second team foul.
And now we're 3 minutes into this 3rd quarter of play. Here goes Trae, and score it. That now makes him 7 for 11 in this game.
Trae is just going off. So aggressive on the offensive end.
And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. Good D by Kongwu. Atlanta's gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. Up top, Young. He's got 19. Okongwu, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
No good with the triple.
Something's off about him this quarter.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
Capella finds Young. Now Capella. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. It's 2-on-1. Pass to Holmgren. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA from distance.
And great awareness. Holmgren's so good at reading the movement of his teammates. A very heady passer for a big man.
There's Young with the three. Buries it from three. Young's got 22.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
An example of the unique leadership of Gilgeous-Alexander, getting the 3 points right back for them.
Young misses.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Huge challenge at the rim. The defender could not have played that any better.
And the Hawks call time here. So Oklahoma City ends up going with a new group. So for the Hawks have gone 6 for 9 in the half. Bogdanovich against Giddey. Bogdanovich passes to Johnson. Puts the move on. And it's good on the lay-in. Johnson's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Good ball handler and passer. Bogdanovich is very effective in the pick and roll.
Got it.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
That'll count. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. A big-time effort for Trae Young. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Atlanta is shooting has been tremendous. 63% for the game and scoring with confidence. They've got Josh Giddey, and it's Williams in at the 4 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Pass to Fernando. Griffin outside. Just 5 on the clock. Hunter with the ball, and it's Giddey picking him up. Hunter, good.
A tough guy who doesn't mind mixing it up. Hunter can do a lot of damage in the paint.
Down low. It's stolen by Johnson. Tipped. Outside Giddey. Right side, Williams. Back to Giddey. Up top, Pokusevski. 6 to shoot. The 3 is up. Rebound Atlanta. Outside Johnson. A few possessions into the fourth. Just over a minute played. Here's Hunter. And up the court come the Thunder on the break. The kick out to Wiggins. Pass to Pokusevski. Ooh, Griffin with the steal. Johnson finds Bogdanovich. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one on Giddey. Well, Bogdan Bogdanovich played his first 5 years in a different pro league, but he was ready when he arrived, Smitty.
BA hit the ground running. Such a good shooter. He's getting double digits every night he's on the floor. What impresses me is the efficiency of Bogey's game. He works so hard to develop that consistency.
To the paint. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Williams, a screen on Bogdanovich. Puts up a 3. Griffin pulls down the board. And Atlanta has possession. Outside Bogdanovich. The rebound by Wiggins.
Missed opportunity, wide open from mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
Hunter covering. Outside, Williams. Shot clock at 6. Here's Pokusevski. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Fernando, the pass to Johnson. Hunter on the wing.
Yeah, he
tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there.
Second team foul. Substitution on the
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Young from long range. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got his 5th rebound in this one. Bay outside. Pass to Young. Back to Bay. Here's Okongwu. Bay outside. Clock at 6. The Hawks need to get one up here. Stripped away. Young against Holmgren. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, yes, the turnaround. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points here in the second half.
This team leans on Shea to help shoulder the offense, and he takes this responsibility seriously.
They kick it out to Murray. Pass to Young. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. Oklahoma City has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Hawks.
They made a point to get some good looks.
Yes, they were able to pound the ball inside. I love it.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Trae Young.
He really played at his preferred pace, never let adjustments by the defense speed him up or slow him down.
The crossover, and he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Let's look at Trae Young's shot chart. He goes inside more than people mention.
at the line for the Hawks.
And both free throws good for Young. 40 seconds left in the fourth. Gilgeous-Alexander against Murray. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, that one's good.
His team hasn't picked up the slack, but he's doing everything he can do to win this game for them.
Young against Gilgeous-Alexander. Young, the pass to Bay. Now here's Capella. Outside Young. Beyond the arc. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. It's Pokusevski on the wing, guarded by Young. And here's Okongwu. So we see the Hawks taking the W here. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll do it, folks.
Go.